Shooter of the Year. Here are the nominees.
The nominees for Shooter of the Year are Borderlands 2, Far Cry 3, Halo 4, Max Payne 3, Natural Selection 2, and the winner is Halo 4.
I was put into service 8 years ago. AIs deteriorate after 7.
It's a weird phrase to give, but Halo 4 for me was great because it harkened back to what I was playing a decade ago. This just kind of stripped away everything else, all the fluff, and it just gave me a campaign that focused on the strengths of Halo. It's the huge battlefield.
It's the combat dynamics, it's the enemy tactics, it's the strategic flexibility that you have anytime you enter a fight. It's the beautifully designed and gorgeous environments. It's the story that made people actually sit up and care about Robo-Face Master Chief and his purple AI companion. It's all these things that make Halo 4 so excellent. It's just an awesome shooter.
We are forerunners, guardians of all that exists.
One of the things that makes Halo 4 such an outstanding shooter is the way it creates combat situations.
It's like almost like a puzzle in a way. You have these types of enemies all with different behavioral patterns, and you've got this set of weapons that all do different things, and your job is to almost put a puzzle together in some ways.
Your angle of attack is never go straight ahead. It's, you know, flanking, it's come around, it's pick these guys off, it's move to avoid the teleporting enemies. The enemies have a set of behaviors, so you kind of know what to expect, but they don't behave predictably, so you have to adapt in every combat moment. You really feel like you're engaged in a combat, in a firefight.
And it just really expands the scope of that battlefield, and it really exponentially expands the types of things they're able to do. It's so much fun.
One of the most surprising things for me that sort of vaulted Halo 4 to that outstanding level is the storytelling and how Master Chief and Cortana's relationship over the course of the game goes to emotional depths that it never has before. It's just so well done by 343 Industries, and it made me desperate to see every next cutscene and every next step in that process. It's also worth noting that Halo 4 just looks fantastic. This is a beautiful shooter. This is technically so impressive running on the Xbox 360, and it looks so sharp and it sounds so good. The way the guns fire, the way the vehicles drive, the explosions. Halo 4's competitive multiplayer continues the evolution that it took in Reach and continues to be like one of the gold standards for online competition.
I just love the flexibility. There's just nothing like Halo out there. And when you play cooperatively with some friends and you're making jokes and you're devising tactics on the fly, it's just one of the most enthralling shooters out there.
There are a few really great shooters this year, but one of the things that really elevates Halo 4 above those is that you don't have to make any excuses for it. It's got great shooter gameplay. It's also got a really great story as well. Just a great atmosphere, great sense of place and characters, and you don't have to do that sort of thing where you apologize for one thing or the other thing or the other thing because the shooter gameplay is so great. Halo 4 is the whole package, and that's what made it win this year's award.
Time was your ally, human. But now it has abandoned you. Forerunners.